Hello, good afternoon, student. My name is Hiral Rawal. Today is date 13 January 2021, Standard 9th, Subject Science. Here we have studied the exercise of chapter number 9, Force and Laws of Motion in text. Okay, so let's start. Question number 1. Which of the following has more inertia? A rubber ball and a stone of the same size, a bicycle and a train, yeah, 5 rupees coin and a 1 rupee coin. So answer आएगा inertia is the measure of the mass of the body. The greater is mass of the body, the greater is its inertia and vice versa. B. Mass of a train is more than the mass of a bicycle. Hence, inertia of the train is greater than that of the bicycle. C. Mass of a 5 rupees coin is more than that of a 1 rupee coin. Hence, inertia of the 5 rupee coin is greater than that of 1 rupee coin. Question number 2. In the following example, try to identify the number of times the velocity of the ball changes. A football player kicks a football to another player of his team who kicks the football towards the goal. The goalkeeper of the opposite team collects the football and kicks it towards a player of his own team. Also identify the agent supplying the force in each case. ओके हमें ये फाइंड करना है. सो आंसर क्या आएगा? द वेलोसिटी ऑफ द बॉल चेंजेस 4 टाइम्स. जो बॉल की वेलोसिटी होगी वो 4 टाइम चेंज होगी. एज अ फुटबॉल प्लेयर किक्स द फुटबॉल, इट्स स्पीड चेंजेस फ्रॉम 0 to a certain 0 to a certain value. As a result, the velocity of the ball gets changed. In this case, the player applied a force to change the velocity of the ball. Another player kicks the ball towards the goal post. As a result, the direction of the ball gets changed. Therefore, its velocity also changes. In this case, the player applied a force to change the velocity of the ball. The goalkeeper collects the ball. In other words, the ball comes to rest. Thus, its speed reduces to 0 from a certain value. The velocity the velocity the velocity of the ball has changed. In this case, the goalkeeper applied an opposite force to change the velocity of the ball. The goalkeeper kicks the ball towards his team players. गोलकीपर क्या करेगा? बॉल को किक्स करेगा towards his team player. Hence, the speed of the ball increases from 0 to a certain value. Hence, its velocity changes once again. In this case, the goalkeeper applied a force to change the velocity of the ball. गोलकीपर जो है वो चेंज करेगा. ओके. क्वेश्चन नंबर 3. Explain why some of the leaves may get detached from a tree if we vigorously shake its branch. So answer 3. Some leaves of a tree get detached when we shake its branches vigorously. This is because when the branches of a tree are shaken, it moves to and fro, but its leaves tend to remain at rest. This is because the inertia of the leaves tend to resist the to and fro motion. Due to this reason, the leaves fall down from the tree when shaken vigorously. Question number 4. Due to the inertia, question number 4. Why do you fall in the forward direction? When a moving bus brakes to a stop and fall backwards when it accelerates from rest. So due to the inertia of the passenger, everybody tries to maintain its state of motion or state of rest. If a body is at rest, then it tries to remain at rest. If a body is moving, then it tries to remain in motion. In a moving bus, a passenger moves with the bus. As the driver applies brakes, the bus comes to rest, but the passenger tries to maintain his state of motion. As a result, a forward force is exerted on him. Similarly, the passenger tends to fall backwards when the bus accelerates from rest. This is because when the bus accelerates, the inertia of the passenger tends to oppose the forward motion of the bus. Hence, the passenger tends to fall backwards when the bus accelerates forward. The next question: if action is always equal to the reaction, example, how a horse can pull a cart. Action or reactions है ना opposite equal side में हो तो how can हॉर्स कैन पुल अ कैट. हॉर्स जो है वो कैसे जो है वो कैट को ले जा सकता है. A horse pushes the ground in the backward direction. According to Newton's third law of motion, a reaction force is exerted by the earth on the horse in the forward direction. As a result, the cart moves forward. Question number 2. Explain why is it difficult for a fireman to hold a hose which ejects large amount of water at a high velocity. So due to the backward reaction of the water being ejected, when a fireman holds a hose which is ejecting large amount of water at a high velocity, then a reaction force is exerted on him by the ejecting water in the backward direction. This is because of Newton's third law of motion. As a result of the backward force, the stability of the fireman decreases. Hence, it is difficult for him to remain stable by holding the hose. वो stable रह सकता है. Question number 3. From a rifle of mass 4 kg, a bullet of mass 50 gram is fired with initial velocity of 33 meter per second. Calculate the initial recoil velocity of the राइफल. वो हमें फाइंड करनी है. ओके, सबसे पहले हम क्या करेंगे, डेटा, गिवन डेटा जो है वो ऐसे लिख लेंगे. तो हियर मास 4 kg, मास ऑफ बुलेट 0.05 kg, recoil velocity of rifle V1, V2 have 35 meter per second. द राइफल इज एट रेस्ट. सपोज राइफल जो है वो रेस्ट में है, तो हमें क्या मिलेगा, इनिशियल वेलोसिटी क्या हो जाएगी, ज़ीरो. क्या हो जाएगी, ज़ीरो. तो टोटल इनिशियल मोमेंटम ऑफ द राइफल एंड बुलेट सिस्टम, सो हमें मिलेगा m1 प्लस m2 into v is equal to 0. So we can write m1 plus m2 m1 v1 plus m2 v2 is equal to 4v1 plus 0.05 into 35. देखो ये जो है वो कैसे मल्टीप्लाई किया है वो मैं आपको दिखाती हूँ. यहाँ पे 4v1 प्लस 0.05 मीन्स के 5/100 इंटू 35. ओके, पहले 5 से कट करेंगे. 25 are 100, 7 5 are 35, 5 4 are 20. तो हमें क्या मिला, 7/4. अभी 7/4 आप करो. 4 1s are 4, 3 point, 4 7s are 28, नीचे 2 तो 20 होगा, 4 5s are 20. तो क्या आंसर मिला हमें, 1.75. So according to the law of conservation of momentum, total momentum after the firing is equal to total momentum before the firing for v1 plus 1.75 is equal to 0. So हमें आंसर मिलेगा v1 is equal to minus 1.75/4. 4 से उसको मल्टीप्लाई करना है. हम देखते हैं कैसे होता है. 175/100 इंटू 4. ओके, पहले 5 से करते हैं. 5 3 are 15, तो बचा 5 5 are 25. हियर 25 are 100, 7 5 are, देन 4 5 are. तो हमें क्या मिलेगा, ऊपर 7 और नीचे क्या होगा, 28. क्या होगा, 28. ओके, तो हमें क्या करना है, देख लेते हैं. 7 डिवाइडेड बाई 28, सबसे पहले 0, यहाँ पे पॉइंट लगेगा. 28 4 ज़ार 28 2 ज़ार 56 है ना. तो अप्रोक्सीमेटली हमें ये आंसर मिल जाएगा. ओके, ध्यान से देख लीजिए ये एग्जाम्पल अब. ठीक है, ओके, लिख दिया. ठीक है, चलो अभी नेक्स्ट. Question number 4. Two objects of masses 100 gram and 200 gram are moving along the same line, and the direction with velocities of 2 meter per second and 1 meter per second respectively. They collide, and after the collision, the first object moves at a velocity of 1.67 meter per second. Determine the velocity of the second object. Second object की हमें velocity find करनी है. Okay. So let's start. सबसे पहले डेटा लिख देने का. ठीक है. Mass of the one objects m1 is equal to 100 ग्राम, है ना. 100 ग्राम देखो, आप देख सकते हो. सारे जो सी जी एस यूनिट है उसको हमने एम के एस यूनिट पे कन्वर्ट करना है. क्या करना है? कन्वर्ट करना है. Mass of the object m2 is equal to 200 gram. So we write 0.2 kg. Okay. Velocity of m1 before the collision v1 is equal to 2 meter per second. Velocity of m2 before collision v2 is equal to 1 meter per second. Velocity of m1 after collision क्या होगा? उसकी वैल्यू 1.67 and velocity of m2 after collision is equal to v4. According to the law of conservation of momentum, total momentum before collision is equal to total momentum after collision m1 v1 plus m2 v2 is equal to m1 v3 plus m2 v4. Okay. Put the value in this equation. So we get v4 is equal to 1.165 meter per second. Hence the velocity of the second object becomes 1.165 meter per second after the collision. Here the additional question answer. The following is the distance time table of an object in motion. टाइम सेकंड में दिया है, डिस्टेंस मीटर में दिया है. ओके. और क्वेश्चन हमें पूछे हैं कि व्हाट कंक्लूजन कैन यू ड्रॉ अबाउट द एक्सीलरेशन. इज इट कांस्टेंट, इंक्रीजिंग, डिक्रीजिंग और ज़ीरो. देन व्हाट डू यू इन्फर अबाउट द फोर्सेस एक्टिंग ऑन द ऑब्जेक्ट. तो आंसर क्या आएगा? देयर इज एन unequal changes of distance in an equal interval of time. Thus, the given object is having a non-uniform motion. Since the velocity of the object increases with time, the acceleration is increasing. According to Newton's second law of motion, the force acting on an object is directly proportional to the accelerations produced in the object. In the given case, the increase in accelerations of the given object indicates that the force acting on the object is also increasing. वो भी increase होगा. ये सारे additional questions है ये चैप्टर के. देखिए आप पूरे क्वेश्चन आंसर दिए हैं. ओके. सारे क्वेश्चन आंसर है आपको लिखने हैं. ठीक है. ओके, ठीक है। आधे तो एडिशनली क्वेश्चन आंसर है, क्वेश्चन 13, 14, 15। ओके, यहाँ तक क्वेश्चन आंसर है। ओके, तो आज के वीडियो में इतना ही स्टूडेंट। थैंक यू।